Good evening.
Happy Halloween.
We never started a vlog with good evening. It's always good morning.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
We love this time of year because we live in an area where there's lots of kiddies. Isn't that right, Rupert?
Last year we got our
Lots
coloured
of
lights and like shined it all over our house. It's really sweet. Everyone on the street comes round and we look for symbols, don't we? We have to put symbols in our house and they've got like a tick
Halloween
sheet.
pictures, like spiders and things.
This year is probably the same.
So we thought we would get in the Halloween spirit by carving a pumpkin.
We did, and then we thought, you know, what should we do?
Well, you see on Instagram all these really cute photos of babies inside pumpkins and they look so chilled and they're sleeping on their little hands. So I actually bought Rupert a teeny tiny pumpkin hat to go in the pumpkin.
We're going to try and get him inside, but
it's going to be a disaster. I know he's going to hate it. He's going to absolutely hate it. Right, should we give it a go?
This week we've had a bit of a realisation.
Yeah, a bit of like a parental realisation.
We've been booking nursery tours and kind of looking at the schools in this area and all that sort of stuff.
But only because the waiting lists at a lot of nurseries and schools in the area are so long. You got to join some lists for like 2023.
Yeah,
which
some
is
of
just
them
crazy.
such a long waiting list.
Yeah.
So we thought as well, because everything gets quite expensive, we should start putting some money aside.
Yes, we need to start putting some money aside for little Rupert because YouTube is obviously an amazing thing for us, and we've posted quite a lot of videos lately featuring this little guy.
And they have done well. His first 3 videos he was in,
yeah,
they did well. So we thought we should probably put a little bit of money aside for him.
Yes.
So we were kind of looking into a few different ways of doing that, and we're actually really pleased that we're working with Plum.
So they are a free mobile app, and you can essentially download it, and it helps you save money.
You can link it to your bank accounts and it automatically looks through at your spending. The brains of the application goes through and says, I think you can put aside this amount of money. You can have beast mode, you can have the normal mode, and if you don't want to save too much, then you just stick it on that mode.
Yeah.
There's a few different extra features in there. Some of them are really good, and for us, there's one called Payday. So every time you get paid, you can set aside a certain amount of money. So we get paid on whatever day of the month it is from YouTube. We can then just go on there and say, okay, we're going to set aside £100 a month.
Would you like £100 a month, Rupert?
No? Okay, that's fine.
It's one sort of like vision I have for the future is us being able to give Rupert sort of his savings when he's maybe like 18 and say, look, this is what we've saved for you over all of these years. It's up to you now how much you want to spend on, say, a car for yourself, or do you want to budget and take a little bit and go travelling? But it's giving the responsibility to Rupert to be able to decide how he wants to sort of manage his own money and finances. So that's
absolutely.
I'd love to be able to do.
With Plum, you can do that every single year. It helps you save, and at the end of the year, you can go on holiday.
Oh, I'd love to go on holiday. I am desperate to go on holiday.
Oh, can't
Next
wait.
year, we're going to do it, right?
Hopefully go on for you.
Actually, that's an idea. If you were to save money, so if you were going to put your savings to one side, write in the comment section what you would spend your savings on.
Would it be a holiday?
What are you saving up for?
Where would you go? Would you buy tech? Because I would.
Let us know.
Let us know in the comments.
You'd buy tech.
I would,
It
absolutely.
would all go on tech.
So yeah, go and use the link in the description. As a little extra for us, if you do use our link, after 8 weeks of saving, Plum are going to choose a random person and double their savings.
That is cool.
Which is amazing.
I mean, chances are you're not going to win the lottery. You're not going to win on scratch cards, but you might actually win with Plum.
You might.
That's got good odds.
Yep. It's a completely trusted app, so go and start saving.
Yes, do it. It's
Put some
good
money
to
aside.
save.
We'll put some money aside for him.
We will indeed.
Okay, so
who wants to see a teeny tiny little baby inside a pumpkin?
let's hope he fits.
I know, he's quite big.
Maybe we should do a little time lapse.
Let's get carving.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight.
She's doing a good job there. I always love the idea of doing pumpkins, and then when you actually start doing it, you realise it's blooming hard work.
Yeah. Normally it takes a long time, but actually I think I'm going to be able to do this quite quickly.
It's Monday today.
That's what he says.
We're doing this ahead of time, but obviously it's Halloween when this goes out. But tomorrow, this little guy has got his jabs.
Oh, poor thing.
I'm not looking forward to it at all.
You bought the cow pole already?
I've bought the cow pole in anticipation. My plan is to feed him as he's being jabbed and hope that that distracts him a bit. Woohoo! But I'm not looking forward to it. What's everyone else doing for Halloween? Let us know in the comments section.
Yeah.
I know we have a big American audience and Halloween in America is huge.
I think all holidays in America.
Is it big all over the world? Do people celebrate Halloween on the same day all over the world?
I actually don't know why we celebrate Halloween. What's the reason? Obviously Christmas is pretty obvious. Easter, pretty obvious.
They're all religious holidays.
The American Thanksgiving is...
Yeah, why is Thanksgiving?
I think it's just another day for companies to make a load of money.
You are flying through this.
I mean, we don't have to make it... Normally you have to carve it out loads to make it thin so you can do decorative things, but we're just whacking some legs on
I
it,
don't know if he's going to fit in this, you know.
He will. Well, do you think we'll have to put cling film?
Cling film or just an old
Plastic bag.
towel. Because an old towel might be quite comfortable.
Oh, then we'll do a little photo shoot. Yeah, are we done?
Yeah. Right, let's do the leg holes.
Love me.
Be careful, I do not want to end up at A&E tonight.
Getting the craft knife out now. Can I ask you some questions?
Yes.
Whilst we're doing this, might as well ask each other
Go
some
on,
questions.
then.
What do you watch on YouTube?
Nothing. I don't watch anything anymore. No, okay.
Haven't got the time.
I haven't got the time to watch anything. YouTube not so much, but I have just started the first episode of You on Netflix season 3.
Oh yeah. I think
Yeah.
I've only watched... I watched all of... Not this new season.
Yeah, we've watched the previous two
I need to catch up then
seasons.
if you've already watched it.
Of course, Strictly Come Dancing is my life at the moment.
Strictly
I literally,
good.
I count down the days until Saturday. I'm like, oh, we got for another week. Because on the Saturday, Rupert is 1 week older because he was born on Saturday night. And I get quite excited. Not that I want to wish the time away because it is going really, really fast. But with each week that goes by, he is just getting a little bit stronger, a little bit better. Thank you for all your comments about silent reflux. I think there are a lot of parents out there who went through a very similar thing, and it really is hard. But the medication seems to be working, and he is a little bit calmer. He just loses it when he's got wind, but don't we all? You know, that's fair. That's fair enough. That's too close. He has hips.
Oh, his legs are next to each other.
Yeah.
Like when you have to do a nappy.
Like there though, I think.
We'll split the difference. You guys tell us what you watch on YouTube.
Yeah,
Apart from us,
please.
obviously. Are there any other couples that are kind of similar to us that do covers?
There are a lot of like mums and like friends that I speak to, my NCT mums. They're always like, oh, you know, what shows are you watching? It's so nice to just sort of sit on the sofa with your newborn and just like watch some shows and as they sleep and you feed them.
Wouldn't that be
I'm like,
nice?
wouldn't that be nice? How have you got the time to do that? This one is just full on all the time. He wants entertaining now. So in his little wait windows, our friends recently bought a little sensory kit full of like feathers and light up balls and little like glow sticks, bubbles, and he loves it. Absolutely loves it.
Oh, we should put a picture of... He had his first play date with my best friend from university who I lived with,
Yeah.
Katie. We'll put a picture of their bums
Yeah.
because
Albie.
we don't know if we can put pictures on.
Albie and Rue.
They're going to be
They
best
were cute.
friends.
They are going to be best friends.
They're going to be in a band together.
McFly. Speaking of music, Jamie went to go and see Cliff
Oh,
Richard
okay.
this week.
Do people know who Cliff Richard is?
Let's maybe put a picture on screen.
Yeah.
He's an 81-year-old singer.
81-year-old singer. It was for my dad's birthday. It ended up being me, mum, dad, and my brother Ash. And actually, it was so good. I was a little bit... I wasn't sure if I was going to like it or
You were
not.
pleasantly surprised.
I was. He was really good. And for an 80-year-old, he was doing proper squats on stage. He was like doing the whole... It was really impressive.
For those of you that don't know Cliff Richard, he sings Christmas time, mistletoe and wine.
And he also sings...
We're all going on a summer holiday. No more worries for a week or two. And what else?
The congratulations
and celebrations. Yeah.
I didn't know all the songs, but actually he's got some great songs. And he did say, and he didn't say in a braggy way, but he was told by the top 40 people, whatever they are, that he is the only person to have a top 5 album in 8 consecutive decades.
Wow.
Which I think is super impressive.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, that was really good fun. Bit more space for him, and then I think we can give it a go.
He's just gonna scream.
If he screams, obviously we're not going to do it on camera, but if we ever get some good pictures over the next couple of days, we'll insert them.
Yeah. I'm only gonna do this if he stays relatively calm, because it's not fair. I mean, if he has fun setting a pumpkin, great. He's gonna hate it though.
I think he might hate it.
We're gonna have to get some soft, like a nice soft towel in the middle of it.
He's got to learn though, you've got to go above and beyond for your subscribers. Force them into these things. Right.
That's enough to make some soup.
Right, we're going to go for it. We're going to try and get him in. We will film it. I probably am going to have to Photoshop some like lights and make it all spooky and make it cool. Get my Photoshop on at some point.
Yeah.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Fingers crossed this works.
So as expected, he hated it. Yeah, that wasn't fun, I suppose. That wasn't fun for you.
We did put towels in there to make it comfy.
We made it really comfortable inside. It's really cosy in there, but no, he wasn't having any of it. But you look cute in your little hat.
Oh, look at him.
It's bath time now. Should we go for bath time? Whoop, say goodbye.
We'll have a bath time. Oh, he's waving. Bye.
Bye.
Oh. Hello everybody. So as you can see, the pictures didn't go so well. He hated it. But we're just getting ready to go and take Rupert to the doctor's because he's got his jabs today. We're not too sure which jabs he's having, but there's a few, and normally they get a bit of a fever afterwards. So we have already pre-planned. We bought Calpol. So let's go to the doctor's. Fingers crossed he's okay.
Hi. Rupert called in at 3:20 for his jabs. She's okay, he's okay. He's okay.
Is your arm cute?
Oh no. It's okay, it's okay.
You can't laugh.
You're okay. You're okay.
Aww. Mummy's just giving him some cuddles. Mummy feels bad because she started laughing at him.
I mean, if you can't laugh in those situations, you'll only cry, so... Apparently he recovered quicker than most babies, so that's good. He was like, "Ah, that was awful!" Okay, I'm fine. I've just swapped with Jamie because he's so heavy. So he had 2 injections and 1 oral dose.
One of them was a 6-in-1. And then the other one's the one that, what do you have to do? You have to be careful.
I think the Rona one was actually oral.
Oh, was that the oral one?
Yeah. Yeah, so my sister got really ill with her daughter, with our niece, because apparently if you change their nappy and then afterwards you end up, you know, touching your face, your hands, like, in your mouth and things, if you don't wash your hands thoroughly, you can get really poorly, like a big sickness bug. So we've got to be careful for 2 weeks now. We've got to make sure that grandparents and great-grandparents don't change his nappy. Don't change his nappy. Yeah. It's really quite serious. Danger nappy! Danger nappy. We're giving him lots of cuddles. We are, poor thing. Poor little thing. Oh God, it's awful. This kid, he's had to deal with a tongue tie, snip, injections. At least he's going to have to go on lots of adventures without getting ill. Yeah. Or maybe minimise the... I don't actually know how this one works, but... Poor baby. Right, we're heading home now to give him his first dose of Calpol. Yeah, we've got to give him 3 doses in 24 hours. to keep his fever down, or a fever down, because apparently one of them can cause a fever.
And then we're gonna pack.
Then we're gonna pack. God, I look tired. I know, before, like, pre-baby, you know, I'd have time to maybe just do my hair, make myself look a little bit more normal for the vlogs. Now, you know, what you see is what you get.
We're putting our effort into him.
Sorry, I look so tired all the time.
Come on then, baby.
Morning! We have nipped to Norfolk to visit Jamie's Dutch grandparents.
My grandparents, my Opa and Oma are over.
Sorry, the camera's shaking. This is on my phone because our vlog cam's just run out of battery.
I didn't charge it again.
Oops. So yes, we've come back to Norfolk for a couple of days just to visit family. We are heading to a car showroom because we're off to test drive a couple of cars today. As you all know, if you've been watching our videos on our channel for quite a while, Jamie and I have been going on and on about wanting a new car with more space.
Reasons.
We need more space. We're not ready to get the Tesla yet. That's obviously a dream car, but we're not there yet.
We need something like now. So
Yeah.
we're hoping, fingers crossed, we might end up travelling back to Norfolk in a new car.
I mean, that would be lovely because this one was jam-packed on the way here.
And we tried to like minimise everything.
Yeah.
We didn't take as much as we did last time. There's some things which would
We
be
still
good if we
struggled
had,
to get
but-
everything in, didn't we?
Yeah.
So we're off to the car showroom now, and then if we've got time, so it's bouncing all over the place, if we've got time later on this afternoon, we'd love to take Rupert swimming for the first time.
That will be
Ever.
exciting.
Yeah.
Hopefully he loves the bath, so
Yeah.
fingers crossed he likes the pool as long as it's probably warm enough. But they've got a kiddie zone, so I did ask my brother, you're not allowed to film there. You're not even allowed to film like in the entrance, so we were going to try and hide a camera, but there's not many places I can hide a GoPro on my person.
Or mine.
Yeah, or yours. You could like embed it into his nappy or into his swimsuit.
Don't think it's going to happen.
Anyway, there probably isn't going to be any clips of him actually in the. This
We'll
is so
try.
wobbly.
Well,
Sorry, we are the
phone.
worst
Sorry.
vloggers.
Well, we are the worst vloggers ever, anyway.
If you can call us that. Yeah, so we got a busy day, but it's Friday.
It's Friday.
So we've got a few days just in Norfolk, and then actually when the video goes live, we will probably be back in London.
Yeah, we will. Because we had a horrendous night last night. It was absolutely horrendous with Rupert. Before midnight. After midnight, he was fine. Pre-midnight, I mean, he still wakes up like 3 times a night for a feed. But pre-midnight,
Crazy.
Jamie cried, I cried.
We did actually.
We had a a little moment.
It was the first time I've tried to be, because I know how hard it has been for Megan, and I've tried to be as strong as I can and kind of, you know, just get through it and be there for
Holding it
you.
together for
and I was
us.
just like, I just can't see you crying, Rupert crying.
It was awful.
And it just hit me a little bit, so.
It
But
was
you don't
awful.
want to hear us talking about our struggles all the time. We want to be uplifting,
He's been a dream this morning.
make everyone feel great.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually been playing with Oma, which is really sweet for a while.
Because he got all his wind out this morning. That's why he's happy.
Tell them what happened.
Oh my goodness. So he was on the changing table and
He loves being on the changing table naked. We've done that
Yeah.
now. He kind of just lies there and just
naked time.
relaxes.
He normally wheezes, but that's okay. We just roll with it. You know, wee goes everywhere. Oh well. And I was stretching his legs up and down to help him get some trumps out. And
He trumped.
he trumped a lot, followed by the biggest fountain of poo you have ever seen. It was like a hosepipe. It blew out all over my top, my jeans, the carpet, all over the changing table. It was monumental.
It was one of those moments where you kind of think, oh, I wish I'd actually filmed it, but we were just like, let's just clear this all up. It was hilarious.
Poo everywhere.
But we cheered, because whenever he poos or farts,
We did cheer.
It stops him from
We did
hurting,
cheer.
so
Yeah. It was a very happy moment.
let's go and spray the carpet.
Anyway, less about poo, more about cars.
Let's go check out
Let's go
some
shopping.
cars. You ready to test some cars?
Yes. Are you driving first?
Yeah. I don't know who'll be insured.
Well, that's much nicer on the old back. Very nice. Just need to crouch down.
Oh, power assisted. I haven't had that. Now is that? Alright, let's go for a drive. Keep it nice and clean.
We've decided to take Rupert swimming for the first time. He's not happy at the moment, but we're hoping that he really loves the bath. So yeah, we're hoping he's going to enjoy the pool as well. What do you guys think? Do you think he's going to love it or hate it?
You putting your swim trunks on?
Do you swim trunks
You
on?
putting your swimmers on?
Your first ever swim! What do we think? Ready? Is that fun? Is that fun?
Is that fun? Is that fun? You did it again. That was a success.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. You didn't like it at first, but then you liked it after.
We just need to keep you nice and warm. Get you changed really quickly.
Yeah, really, really quick. Well, that has well and truly zonked this little bean out.
Oh,
You tired?
He loved it. Well, we think he loved it.
That was fun.
Successful for his first go in the pool. Yeah, all good, and it was good that we can film it. We had to just sign a form, but we've got some footage, so you would have seen that already. We're going to head back to the car place now, to Stebbings, and we're going to switch the car to something else so we can try something else. But that is the end of the vlog. Thank you very much for watching. Watch next week, we might have a new car. Who knows?
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, and also go and check out Plum. Go and download the app. Start saving.
Go save some money. You may as well do it because, like we said, they are going to pick one person at random and double your savings in 8 weeks' time. So
Go and do it.
get involved, guys.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye bye.